Sam Shada. Under pressure. Under pressure, Sam Shada.
Thank you, Mr. Contest Toastmaster. Friends, we are all under pressure. Modern life is very stressful. Sometimes it's because you're giving a Toastmaster speech. Sometimes it's because you're having to judge a Toastmaster giving a Toastmaster speech. Sometimes it's because of work. But for me, it's not work anymore, because as of May 1st, as of yesterday, I am officially retired. Yahoo! 50 years. No more of having to get up early in the morning to go to work. Now I just get up early in the morning to go to the bathroom. Then I try to go back to sleep, and I lay in bed, and I found myself thinking about the most stressful day of my work career. I'm driving to work, listening to David Bowie and Freddie Mercury with Queen. Dum 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 da da dum dum, dum 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 da da dum dum. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. No man asked for. Under pressure. Do you know that song? I know that song because I was under pressure. Today was the grand opening of my 7th Valentino's restaurant. We had 500 confirmed reservations for dinner that night, and I was under pressure. But it was not the grand opening that was the pressure. It was the Larimer County Health Inspector. He was coming back for a second visit. See, yesterday he showed up with a smoke bomb. Made me open up the front door, the vestibule doors, the deli door, the back door, turn on the exhaust hood, and then he set the smoke bomb on top of the stove and pulled the pin. Kapoof! White smoke instantly filled the entire kitchen. The smoke alarm started screaming. Then I started screaming, close the doors so it can suck out the smoke. The health inspector said, you need to get a bigger pulley on your exhaust hood fan. I'll be back in 24 hours. It is now 24 hours later, and I am stressed to the max. I pull up to the back of the restaurant, park, and I got to do something special. I'd been singing my mantra. I'd been taking deep breaths, calming breaths. Now I needed my special secret weapon, comfort food. So I race into the walk-in cooler and reach down to get myself my favorite comfort food, chocolate milk. What the hell? It's the last bottle of chocolate milk out of 2 full crates that were just delivered 2 days ago. I stormed to the restaurant screaming, who drank all the chocolate milk? None of the waitresses, none of the hostesses, none of the busboys confessed, none of the day crew. I cornered the dishwasher and pressured him. He said I should check with Mikey D. Mikey D was the corporate trainer that Valentino's had sent out to help us get open. Mikey D was a 19-year-old butterball of a boy, stood about 5'3" tall, weighed well over 350 pounds. He was standing at the stove, stirring 4 huge pots of spaghetti sauce. Sweat was streaming off his back like a river. I turned to the dishwasher and I said, get over here and stir these sauces. I need to take Mikey D back to the cooler and have a talk. We step into the cooler, 10 below zero in the freezer, and a sweaty steam is rising off of Mikey D's back. He steps in and takes off his penny loafer slip-ons, stands on the cool floor with a satisfying smile. Mikey D, we had 96 bottles of chocolate milk just 2 days ago, and now we're down to 1. Have you been drinking all the chocolate milk? No, Mr. Sam, I don't drink the chocolate milk. I like to drink the whipping cream. Then he goes to put on his shoes, but his feet are frozen to the freezer floor. He lifts one foot, rips his sock right off, lifts the other, and then we walk out of the cooler laughing. I turn to the dishwasher and I say, go into the freezer and scrape up those 2 frozen sock soles that are stuck to the freezer floor. Just then the health inspector shows up. We pass our smoke bomb test with flying colors, and the health inspector says, now I'd like to inspect the coolers, where we find the dishwasher pouring his second tub of hot water onto those frozen sock soles. There is now at least an inch thick layer of solid ice over the top of those socks. I shudder with stress in front of the inspector, grab a bottle, crank it open, and swig it down right in front of him. Friends, that's when I had an epiphany. That's when I figured out who was drinking all the chocolate milk. Everyone needed comfort food, just like me. Everyone was stressed to the max, just like me. Everyone was under pressure, pushing down on me, pushing down on you. No man asked for. Under pressure. Friends, life is too short, and retirement is too far away. You need to find a good comfort food for yourself to cope with that stress, whether you're giving a Toastmasters speech or not. You need to take a deep breath, calm yourself, be in control. You need to have a mantra, dum 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 da da dum dum. Dum, 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 da da dum, dum. That always works for me. Mr. Toastmaster. Thank you.